we'll be taking a look at all of the vocal tracks. As you can see here, we have a couple of different sets of backing vocals from a couple of different singers, followed by some choir samples, and then lead vocal harmonies and the lead vocals. Then we have 3 reverb buses. The first one here is an altoverb, which is the same room that we've been using. Then we have a 7th heaven, which is doing a plate. And then lastly, we have a vintage verb. I normally use 3 different reverbs on vocals. That's usually a room, a plate, and then a longer decay, which can be an algorithmic reverb or a longer altoverb setting, such as a church. So looking here at the first set of backing vocals, we have a virtual mix rack. I normally compress the backing vocals quite a bit. Then in the next set, we have Johann's vocals. And lastly, we have Marie's vocals. I've worked with Marie a number of times, and here I've treated her vocals quite differently than I would in, say, one of her solo projects. This is just to keep it more as a backing vocal. Next up, we have the 2 choir tracks here. I haven't really done much on that one. And then we have these 2 lead vocal harmonies.
There are words of silence and sounds of tears, a dazing and shadowed soul. See, feel, and taste.
And lastly here we have the lead vocals.
There are words of silence and sounds of tears, a dazing and a shadowed soul. See, feel, and taste into the deep.
I'll typically add an 1176, one of the 3 emulations that we have here, and then just adjust the mix knob until I'm happy with how it sounds. With the EQ, I'll generally add a bit of top end and then take down some of the mids and also roll off the bottom. You'll notice that I've done some amount of writing on the vocals here. I'll typically start off using my fader port and then just manually draw in any adjustments I want to make. Once I've gotten to a later stage of mixing and I want to make some adjustments, I'll typically use the trim mode here, which, as you can see, if we go into write mode, that just gives me a single fader which I can then edit. And once I've written that in, I can simply merge it with the existing automation. That just makes it easy to make changes while not just overriding what's there. In the final video of this series, I'll be taking a look at the master buzz and the mastering session. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.